Okay guys, let's start off by first giving you the disclaimer that I'm not promoting or advertising for any particular company. I'm just going to show you what has worked for me in the past and give you some pointers as we go along. So the first website we're going to use is Canva, Canva.com. It is a free website to use. All you need to do is create an account, which I created a dummy account for our purpose here. And most of the items you can access are free, or there is a fee associated with it, and I will show you the difference as we go along. But you have access to videos, cards, documents, flyers, presentation, invitations, social media posts, posters, anything like that you have access to through this website, which is Canva.com. So we're going to click on create a card. It is a landscape card, so it is a 7x5. So whenever you're creating this at your house, please remember the settings so that whenever you're printing it out, you know approximately how big or how small you're going to need it, okay? So under our search, we're going to type the word Christmas, and you can tell I've been playing around with it for a while. And you're going to pick whatever card you want. There's some that have two, there's some that's a little catty cornered, there's some that takes up more than the page, a good 75% of the page. There's circles, there's that have different ones in it. We're going to keep it simple, and we're going to click this one. So first of all, we're going to get rid of this picture in the center because clearly that's not our family, so we're going to get rid of that. So to upload your family's photo in here, you're going to go to Uploads, and you're going to go to Upload Media, and then I created a folder that has different holiday pics in it. I got these through Pixabay, Pixabay.com. It's a great resource if you need some clip art or some backgrounds or anything. Excuse me, anything like that. It's great for that. So we're going to pick this one, and whenever it downloads, you can see it's doing its thing over here. Once it's downloaded, it pops up like that. Click on the picture, and we're just going to put it into the size of that box, and then do that, and then you can drag it over, make it a little bigger on each side, and that's all you do for that. Okay, now let's say you don't like the white background, you wanted it a different color. Click on the card, and you can see the color up here, and it will let you change the background. So you can do that. And now let's say you wanted a rustic background, so you wanted a wood background. So if you go over to Elements, and then you would type wood background, and then it brings up all these wooden backgrounds. So for our purpose, let's do this one. And then we're going to position it backwards. So everything else that's in front of it will be moved forward. And just click on it until you see the little stop or don't little sign. See it? And then once you've done that, then you know that you've gone as far as you can go with that. And then just drag it out. Now you can't really see the lettering very well with that color, so we're going to change the color of that. We're going to pick black, and we're going to change the color down here. And then you would change, of course, to your family's name. Okay. And then let's say you wanted this bigger. You just drag it and make it bigger. You can do it that way, or this little box up here, you can increase your size as well. Now we increased just the bottom, so we're going to increase the top as well. Oh, too much. And then we're going to increase this one, and we're going to drag this out so it stays in one line. And see that purple line? So that purple line going this way vertically, that is to let us know that it's centered. The one going horizontally, you can see the little box. That is your picture box, so that kind of lets you know where the center of the thing of your photo frame is. So if you had the capabilities to print at home, you would just print your cards. You would copy it, paste it, and print it. So what we're going to do is we're going to copy, which is going to be our snipping tool. So we go to snip. You can also download it. That will also save it to your computer. So we have a new one. We're just going to line it up in the corner, bring it down, and then once we have saved it, we're going to save it into my photos. Okay, so that's how you do Canva. Super easy. The more you use it and play with it, the better you'll get at it. Now see these little crowns that say Pro? If you click there, that is something that you will have to pay for. If it just says free, that is free for you to use and have it. You can download it. That's not a problem. Okay, so that's how Canva works. Again, you do have to create your own account on this. So let's move on to Walmart. Now, Walmart is a little bit easier because you do not have to create an account with Walmart in order to use the photo app. Okay, so we're going to type photo here, and then that brings you to all the cards. You're going to say shop cards, and then you can pick out all the different designs that they have. There's some that have 6, 5, 3, however many pictures you want to put in your photo card. That's what you're going to select. We're going to select this one, and then we're going to get a matte. Now there's two different envelopes. There's the blank envelope, or there's the envelope with printed. It will print your name and your address as the return address on it. That saves you so much time whenever you get ready to mail out your Christmas cards. Okay, so we're going to say we only want 10 of them, and at this price it is 54 cents a piece. So you do need to pay attention to the price of your card because different ones have different prices on it. So we tell it to create now, and we're going to upload our photos. And like I said, I had created this, so it will have different photos in it that we're going to use for our purpose of our demos, of our tutorial. So whenever you get ready to download your photos or upload your photos to the whatever website you're on, if you click the photo and hold your control button down, this will let you select more than one photo. Okay, and we're going to tell it to open, and it put those photos down there, and we're going to tell it to add. And then we can select whatever photos we want. So select that square, and we're going to get this photo and put here, and we're going to drag it down because we don't want to cut off anybody's head. And then we're going to select this photo down here. We'll do this one, and then this photo we'll do this one. Okay, and then you would change the information here, the name of the family, and then the name of the individuals. It's going to fit your family, and then we tell it next, and then this is where you put the address. So you would put your name, your address in here. We're putting the Box Springs Library, and it would print this out on each individual envelope. It saves you so much time. We're going to, that's fine. And then you're ready to go, and then you're going to tell it to site to store. Unless you're ordering a large quantity, I believe it's $35 at Walmart that you have to order or more for them to deliver at your house. I'm not exactly sure the amount, but I believe that's correct. But you can do either one, and then you would tell it to check out, and then it would be ready for you to create your account at that point in time. Okay, And you can also continue without creating an account, it says. So just keep that in mind. If you're creating one and you decide, oh, I don't like this, I want to create another one, it's easy. You just go in and delete it, delete project, and then you would be able to go from there. Okay? So let's go back to the cards. Now, remember the one we did earlier? Oops, photo cards. Thank you. The one we did earlier where we took the Canva. So we're going to create this one. We're going to select this one that says upload your own pic. And then 5x7 matte. And this time I'm just going to leave the envelope blank just for simplicity purposes. And again, it's 54 cents per copy, or per card rather. Okay, so let's get out of this. Click back on my photos. So my screenshot. And then I'm going to add it. And there you go. And then you would just continue to hit next, next, proceed, and then you would check out. Okay? And then you could either change it to 1 hour, since we're not printing the back of the envelopes, or you could do site to store, however you want to do it. So Walmart's pretty simple. Next, we're going to go move on to Walgreens. And then from here, we're going to create, oops, sorry. And then we're going to go to cards. And there's a holiday section. There's all kinds of sections here. There's religion, there's foil, there's however you want to do it. But we're going to select that one. And it is customized, like there's minimalist, there's rustic. So there's different cards. And this is also great, like if you were doing a wedding invitation or your child's graduation. There's all kinds of different formats in here that you can use. So don't think of this as only for holiday cards, okay? So we're going to select the Christmas. And just like we did on the other ones, it's the same format. Now this lets you change, see the color, see on Christmas, you can change that from red or black. That's the only colors options they have. And at this price, it's $1.05 per card. And then if you wanted it glossy, it would be this as low as 90 cents, but that's if you're ordering more than 80 cards, which I personally don't need that many. So at 20 cards, it would be $1.05. Okay, so you could create now, and then you're going to create an account, which I created one just for this purpose of this demo. So then you're going to pick out your pictures and you're going to upload them just like we did at Walmart. And then whatever pictures you want, I think there was 3 pictures on this one, you just click on the little check mark and tell it to add select photos. Oh, there was 2. Okay. And then you would change your wording down here, love with love, and then whatever family it's from, being your family. And then we're going to proceed, continue. Yes, I know I did not change that, but for our purpose, that's fine. It just wants to make sure you do know that you need to change this. So, and then there's a difference on standard cardstock is $149, and the glossy paper would be $105. So that lets you know the different prices. Again, like I said, make sure you know your prices, how much you're getting charged. And then these will come with envelopes, but they do not print your address on the envelope. They just come plain envelopes, okay? So I actually have one I was working on earlier, and if you created one and again didn't like it, you can remove that. Yes, so that way you know how much, which ones you're paying for, okay? So move on to CVS. Same thing, you will have to create an account before you can create the picture. It's just the way it works. And then same principle, you're going to create The only advice I would give you with CVS or Walgreens is to make sure that you know um, if they have a promotion code, because you can save quite a bit doing it that way. I have one in here that's already started. Yes. Okay. So this is one I was working on. You have 5 different pictures. You see the little hand? If you drag the hand, you can move the picture if it needs to be edited. If you need to swap the pictures, you can swap a picture. If you need to rotate it a different way, you can rotate it a different way. However you want to do it. Once you have it the way you want it, then we proceed to checkout. Want to continue. Yes, I know I didn't change the wording. And then proceed. Yes. So on this, I did have a code. So it was 50% off once I added the code. You can see it took off the 50% here. It still adds tax, so it came out to be $25.76. So the cards originally were $1.19 a piece, say approximately $1.20. So now you're getting those cards at 60 cents per piece. So keep that in mind. So if you like one through a certain website, you can always keep that in mind to make sure you look for promotional codes to save you extra money. Okay, so we're going to get out of this one. So let's say you have your photos, but you don't have them on your phone or your computer. They're on Facebook. So I'm into my Facebook page, and if we click here, we have the picture that I'm going to sample, and I'm going to say save image. And then I'm just going to see, I've already saved one. We're going to save it as Teresa, which we did. And then we're going to go back to, we'll pick Walmart just because. And then we're going to go back. Let's delete that. Yes, delete that project. So we're going to go back to cards. And then we're going to pick a card. Like I said, they have weddings, graduations, thank you cards. Any kind of occasion that you can imagine, birthdays, so on and so forth. So let's pick this one, and then matte. And for our purpose, we're going to pick a blank envelope, and then we're going to upload the picture, and then it's in this photo, and so it says Teresa, and we're going to add the photo, and then if you need to adjust it, move it over. You can also edit the color and stuff that way, and then you would change the information here to fit your family. Proceed. See, it's a blank envelope, and then you would send it to 1 hour or Sight It Soar. So that is how you do that. Super simple. So I hope you enjoyed the tutorial. The more you use these sites, the better you'll get at them. The easier they'll be for you to navigate through. Like I said, definitely try Canva, try Walmart, Walgreens, and CVS. The other website I was telling you about is pixabay.com, and through here you could find all kinds of clip art. If you type the word Christmas, and then you can narrow it down by images, and then pictures, illustrations, photos, videos, and then if you wanted to add something like that to your background, there's all kinds of things you could do with that as well. Or if you were just working on flyers and stuff, Pixabay is a great resource for that too. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you have any questions, feel free to contact the library. We do have classes coming up in December. We have some wreath classes for teens and adults coming up in December 7th and 9th. We also have some take-home kits for that. We have some craft days for children, and some take-home craft kits for them as well. Of course, City of Box Springs has their tree lighting on the 2nd. So I hope you had fun. Remember to like, comment, and share. We love seeing your creations, so once you get your photo card, you can share it with us as well. So until next time, thanks.